Hey kids, welcome back to Pokemon LeafGreen Randomizer. See that item ball over there? I'm not very interested in it. Today, kids, we're gonna learn the Chansey dance. Would you like to dance? That is the best dance of all time. The Chansey dance actually fully heals our Pokemon, which I don't know how it works, but yeah, it does somehow. We are headed towards Seavault Canyon. Well, we're actually at Seavault Canyon. And we're headed towards the Shinobi Ruins, but before I go to the Shinobi Ruins, I passed up a cave, obviously, and I'm obviously gonna go back and check what was in that cave. And we get a Pokemon by rock smashing, and it's a Jirachi, but we already have an encounter here, so can't catch this Jirachi. It would give some pretty good experience, but we can't really flee, and we don't have anything that can really kill it. So if we can make it to this cave without running into too many more wild Pokemon, we'll get to Shinobi Key. Was Shinobi Key even on the map? Apparently not. So, Shinobi Key. Boulder puzzles all over the place. Well, what's here though? Is there anything here? Well, this is cryptic. Oh, I see what we have to do. We have to push the boulders into the holes. I don't know why I didn't see that earlier, but it's not too difficult. It doesn't look too difficult. These two have to be pushed in here, because we can't get on the other sides of the other ones. But from the looks of this, the boulder placement, there are 7 boulders, and I believe we messed it up. But there's 7 boulders, and notice how there's kind of one up in the middle, and then one that kind of surrounds the others. Reminds me of something, just a little bit. And I don't know if you see it too, but this is actually a difficult boulder puzzle, trying to push all of these around. Because, well, if we push that one up there, we can't get on the other side of it unless we go in from the other sides. So, I mean, you see my predicament here. Oh, I know how to do it. And I messed it up again. But I know what to do now. Wait, what was it that I had to do? I forget. Okay, we pushed that one up there. And these actually have to be the ones to go in there. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't see that the first time, but it's quite obvious, actually. Whoa, I almost screwed that up again. And now these are easy. And I wonder what happens after we push all these boulders in, because it's similar to an event, kind of similar to an event that happens in Ruby and Sapphire, but there was a rumble far away, and that rumble far away, I'm gonna take a guess and say that was at the Shinobi Ruins, or whatever it was called. Now the event I'm talking about is it's the Reggie event. Now, not as cryptic, not the boulder puzzle, but how the Reggies have the 7 markings, the 7 dots. It kind of reminded me of that, in a way. The 7 dots and how there's one in the middle and there are different markings for everybody. Once again, I'm going to put a repel up. And, well, that's my last mass repel. Just hoping that there's anything besides water here. But I see these caves, and they appear to be open now. But yeah, there's nothing except water here at the Shinobi Ruins. Well, there are trainers, but there's a mystic Pokemon said to sleep inside here. So, I'm curious. because we have now opened these caves. Could this Pokemon possibly be the Regis? I don't think so, but Wailord is heavy. Low kick on a Wailord, that's almost unfair. And then we can actually use Dig to deal with Jirachi now, because it does not have Levitate, it has Serene Grace, and we have a super effective move, finally. Still not the most effective way to deal with Jirachi, but we don't really have anything better. So, well, while it uses Rest, I suppose we can just do this. As long as it doesn't use Cosmic Power or Rest again on the turn it wakes up, we should be fine. Oh, Quick Claw. I just called it the Quack Claw. Close enough. Okay, so this is one of the entrances to the ruins. The Mon Ian Chamber. Okay. Cryptic stuff here. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Let's wait for our repel to run out. There are Pokemon in the Mon Ian Chamber. Nosepass is one of them. Cut will not kill that. Thunder Wave. I was going to use Thunder Wave. Once again, Nosepass, though, is not a very great Pokemon because it doesn't evolve in this game, and it's just a generic rock type with crummy stats. But its magnetic nose consistently faces north, so we can actually carry a Nosepass around and we'll know which way is north. So I'm gonna be a Captain Obvious nickname here and just go with Compass, because it's gonna be our compass. But it doesn't seem like anything's really in here besides Hitmontop. So, once again, it doesn't seem like anything is in here, except Lily, obviously. So we're going to get out of the Mon Ian Chamber. We can still get an encounter for Shinobi Ruins by surfing around. Here we have Grimer. I don't have Grimer yet, so I suppose I could try low kicking it to weaken it. Moves like low kick are good for weakening, especially when you have light stuff that resists it, so we'll catch a Grimer, female. And we're just building up our PC boxes right now. There's just so many Pokemon. And I'm gonna name this one Nicki because this is what Nicki Minaj looks like, clearly. Okay, so this is another chamber. This is the Lipto Chamber. And in the Lipto Chamber, we can get a Pikachu. And yes, I'm counting all of these chambers as different areas because yes, they are different areas. They have different names. That is the criteria for different areas, at least for me. Having a different name pop up on the area screen. So we'll just throw an Ultra Ball at this Pikachu. Shouldn't be too hard to catch. Got it. Man, I'm having so much luck catching stuff at full health. Pikachu's just awesome. And we're gonna name this Pikachu Riley. I don't know why. Riley could be a boy or girl name. But here in the Lipto Chamber, the last one was Mon Ian, this one is Lipto. Now, I don't have any repels, so I'm tempted to actually leave, come back, and get repels, but the placement of some of these entrances and exits are a little different than in the other chamber. So there's got to be something we have to do that involves it. So let's go in the next chamber. This is the Weeped Chamber. And this one has the entrances on the sides, and again in the middle. In here we can get a Smoochum. I'm afraid low kick would kill it, so we'll just try to paralyze it. I wish we had some sleep moves, just because sleep is better than paralysis for catching. Come on. Can we hit it with Thunder Wave? Can we hit with Thunder Wave? Come on. I'm kind of interested in using a Jinx too, just because we don't have an Ice or Psychic type, and I've kind of wanted to use Jinx for a long time now because I've heard it's really good, but I've never tried. So I think if we catch this Smoochum, Jinx will be a member of my team for the Elite Four. I make no guarantees on my word here. I could take it back at any time. but yeah, maybe it'll get in the ball to allow us to do that. Oh yeah, I have some lower levels I can use to weaken stuff. Let's try Francis. Let's see, what can Francis do that wouldn't kill it? Rock Smash is really weak. Let's try it. Rock Smash. Critical hit! Of course I would Jaints it. Ha. But, yeah. We don't get a Smoochum, so we won't get Jaints. I really, don't get this place right now. Aw, Minun. I've never used Minun or Plusle just because they seem really generic, but just the layout of these places. I mean, there's gotta be something around this place. Well, obviously. I just haven't figured out what it is yet. But it's a mysterious place if there's really nothing here. But we did hear the door open when we checked the other cave and did that boulder puzzle. So, one of these might not have been open before. Or there might be a secret room in the back or something. Here's Gentleman Clifford with a Lotad. Just an easy win here. That will take out Lotad. 777 experience. So if Feebas was the devil, Lotad is the lucky Pokemon, giving 777. We just checked that chamber. There's probably 3 more on this side, as this chamber is the Dilford Chamber. And in the Dilford Chamber, we can get a Swinub, so all that talk about not having an Ice type, we also don't have a Ground type either. Maybe a Swinub would be a good one to go for, and that was a very good switching, because I forgot we can't actually paralyze it with Thunder Wave, but we can do that. Static. And a pretty good capture, we get Swinub. It rubs its snout on the ground to find and dig up food. It sometimes discovers hot springs. We're going to name this Wilbur, after the pig from In Charlotte's Web. I've read that since I was really, really little. We could have had a Pinsir named Dick Pinch or something to copy Hayden. But these chambers are really confusing, being that there are so many of them. I suppose we'll check this one. This is the Scoofib Chamber. And inside the Scoofib Chamber, we can get a seal. We already have one of those, or we had one. So I'm not really going to pick this one up. We could have had an Anorith, which we already have 2 of. I'll just loop around the edge, see if there's anything back here, like a hidden door in the back. But it doesn't seem like it. And the encounter rates are really just too high for me to even care enough. I'll fight that trainer later, but there's 2 more chambers. 2 more chambers. This is the Ritzy Chamber. And inside the Ritzy Chamber, our encounter is a Raticate. Raticate probably won't be useful for the Elite Four, but it's possible. Raticate's an early game Pokemon because it evolves very early, and it literally learns the best attack it's ever gonna learn at level 13 in Hyper Fang. So after level 13, and when it evolves at 20, it's a very good Pokemon for quite a while. But around like 30 or 35, when the rest of your team should be like fully evolved by then, and the opponents get a lot stronger, it's just hard to find a place for Raticate on your team because there's so many other things you could have by then. And that's my quick little synopsis on Raticate. I used one in my Silver playthrough that I didn't complete, and it was a good Pokemon. I was planning on using Dig on it to beat Morty because that's literally the best way to beat Morty. And Francis, stop criticaling, even though I wasn't going to use that Raticate anyway. But the best way to beat Ghost types, especially Morty, because the only attack that Morty has in Gold, Silver, and Crystal is Shadow Ball. He also has Dream Eater, but you can just wake up every time you're going to go to sleep. So, you just get Bite, or you get Dig on a normal type, and you can just beat him really easily. As the final chamber here, we have a Meditite, and Meditite actually could be useful because of its ability Pure Power. It's basically huge power, which we would have liked Azumarill to have, so if this Meditite has Pure Power, I might actually use it. But we'll have to see, because there are a lot of options that we can choose from for the final few members of our team. And I guess I'll try to weaken this some more. Francis, you're not doing so well lately, but Rock Smash. Rock Smash won't kill this. I know that. Okay, we have Swagger. Rock Smash will do a little more now. Come on, Rock Smash. That's good. Use Swagger again. Alright, with the defense drop too, this might actually kill it. So, I'm worried. Come on, Rock Smash. Francis. Francis, you are not on my good side right now. Alright, Daryl. Surf. Daryl, you are so powerful at this point. Alright, now, Ultra Ball for the Meditite that hopefully has Pure Power. Meditite was caught. Meditite, it never skips its daily yoga training. It heightens its inner strength through meditation. And we're naming this Meditite Ralph. I don't know why. I never know why I do these nicknames, but seems like that's gonna be all for the chambers for now because I don't know what's actually in here. Actually, this one only has one exit to the middle part. So maybe there's something in here. I'm definitely gonna do my research on the Shinobi Ruins and find out what's actually in here in the between episodes and find out what we actually have to do to get anything accomplished here. So we'll be doing that next time. So that'll be all here. I also think we've been recording for quite a while, but this is a long episode, and now would be a good place to stop. So next time on Pokemon LeafGreen Randomizer, we'll be checking out the Shinobi Ruins and fighting this hiker that I avoided, just because I didn't want to fight him at the moment. So, see you guys next time.